Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward joins us this morning for our weekly update. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to you. My favorite part of the day is talking to you, Bob.
Oh, stop. I'm sure your day will get better. How was your Thanksgiving? I know, that's so sad, actually.
It was good, actually. It was nice to have a bit of a break, and the weather was terrific, and I had my daughter home from university, so
nice.
It was all good.
Yeah, I think I'm 10 pounds heavier since I saw you last, and TV has another 10 pounds. So, yeah. Hey, busy at City Hall, though. So there's some zoning, and this was dealt with last night, some zoning amendments for a big parcel of Brent Street. Can you give us the details on that? And there's public input required?
Absolutely. So we had a public statutory meeting about a proposed development at Brant and Ghent, and it's really all three corners, the northwest, northeast, and southeast. And the proposal calls each ABC parcel, there's different provisions on each. On A, the northwest corner, 2 towers, 14 and 25 stories. On the northeast corner, 1 tower, 25, scaling down, and then a large park that is being proposed, about an acre there for the community, and then across the street on the south part, an 11-story building. So there was a lot of really good feedback from delegates around how the park would function, because it's proposed right now to be privately owned public space. How do we make sure that that's public use in perpetuity? Concerns about how the intersection would function with all that new development coming right there. And so those were the major concerns. There was also concerns around wind and pedestrian level comfort. One of their own studies showed that that there would be times when there would be a wind tunnel and it would not be comfortable or safe. So we want to make sure that when our staff do the review, they address all of those concerns that were raised and tell us what their recommendation is in terms of how to modify the project.
Okay. There was a statement out from GTHA mayors, including yourself, asking both federal and provincial governments for continued economic support through the pandemic, and also a more, as it was put, encompassing reopening plan. What are you looking for or asking for?
Well, we know that revenues continue to be down, and that's partly capacity. Certainly earlier this year, we were in absolute lockdown. So we are struggling from the loss of that revenue, and the expenses are still there. We pivoted to online programming. Our staff are still working and serving the community in a different way. And so we in Halton is represented around that table by our chair, Gary Carr, but we know for sure that we need some additional financial support from the province. We're not out of this pandemic yet. Things are looking good, but we had a rough start to the year, and we don't know what the rest of the fall is going to bring. Yeah,
and the increased capacity would certainly help your recreation centers.
It would, and people are doing really well following the vaccine policies that have been set by the province. Of course, we support them. It's all in the interest of health and safety of our community, but people have been compliant, and that's terrific. And that has meant that there are no outbreaks, and that has meant actually more people being able to participate. So the increased capacity limits that were recently announced. And that's all good news. We want to get back to the things that we love, but we want to make sure that we're doing it healthy and safe for our community.
Stuff like Halloween, we've got our guidance on that, so it's a little better than last year. So is the city doing anything we should know about?
The city doesn't sponsor any events, but we certainly support the community to enjoy and fully participate in Halloween this year, just as we did last year. There is some guidance out from the province. Keep it outside, keep your distance as well, and follow all those protocols. Sanitize your hands regularly. If you're going to have an indoor party, best to make sure everyone is vaccinated, keep your distance. Take it outside if you can. And with the weather that we've had lately, it's easy to have a backyard Halloween party and wear your mask, which you wouldn't for Halloween anyway. So there's lots of ways to do it safely and enjoy, and we hope people will.
Absolutely. With the little time that we have left, back to public input, also GO stations and the communities around that. You're still working on that vision, and you're looking for public input on that?
We are. The first meeting is tonight, actually, 7 o'clock. You can find the Zoom link. It's virtual at burlingtoncalendar.ca. But we are building brand new neighborhoods around each of our 3 GO stations. And that means more than housing. It means community facilities, new parks, good jobs, all of that. And we did start some work in 2017. There have been some significant changes to at least 2 of those, Aldershot and Burlington GO. So we're refining that vision with the changes we've heard from the community, and really want to hear from you to shape these new neighborhoods. It's very exciting times.
Okay, so we'll link up the City of Burlington's website at chch.com so people can find out how to participate in that. Okay, thank you, Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward. That concludes the best part of your day.
Thank you very much. So happy over here, Bob.
See ya.